Heidi ho, neighbor Joes! What's wrong, Josh?
Where am I?
I think it's my house.
Yeah, it's your house, but what are we doing?
There's a camera there. We're both here. But
Is this Netflix Critix?
Is it? It is!
We're doing this again!
What? It seems like forever. I can't believe it.
Wow, I almost forgot how this goes. So, intro time!
I hope you guys enjoyed that intro. So then next, I think we usually review a movie? Is that what
I
happens?
guess. I mean...
I think it's from Netflix, too. What do you think about The Raven? Does that sound like a good one?
Ooh, The Raven. Yeah, we watched that together.
Alright, let's start it out.
Synopsis of The Raven. When a mysterious murderer he almost frames...
Roger Rabbit.
No, not Who Framed Roger... Edgar Allan Poe's stories are brought to life as a mass murderer starts killing people based on Edgar Allan Poe's poems.
Raven.
In The Raven.
So what'd you think about this movie, my friend?
It's a very average movie. There was nothing in this movie that particularly stood out to me.
Not at all. The plot was pretty basic, and just like he said in the synopsis, John Cusack plays Edgar Allan Poe, and pretty terribly, if you ask me.
Not terribly. It just wasn't done well.
Basically, they're guessing what happened to Edgar Allan Poe.
Okay, the thing that I hate about mystery movies is when they don't give you a chance to guess who it is before the ending.
Yeah.
And this is one of those movies. The killer is a character you're introduced to once.
Yep.
And they only give you the clue to patch it all together at the end when John Cusack does it himself.
Yeah, exactly.
So it really kind of made me mad because I would have been like, if you had done a little bit more, I would have known.
Don't get us wrong. It's not a boring movie. I mean, it's one of those movies where you just pop in and you're not expecting anything great. It's just like, it entertained me for what it was.
It's like Attack of the 50-Foot Cheerleader.
Yeah, pretty much.
Where you're like, this movie kind of sucks, but I'm going to keep it on because I really got nothing else to do.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is, too.
It blows a couple hours.
Yeah, it does. And I have to mention, it reminds me a lot of Sherlock Holmes because they kind of make Edgar Allan Poe like...
Except it wasn't good.
Right. It wasn't the good version of it. They make him seem like Sherlock Holmes, like, oh, he's figuring all his mysteries out, but
he's not
He's
really.
not.
He's taking... Because the killer uses Edgar's poems in his killings. Like, he did The Pit and the Pendulum.
Right.
And The Telltale Heart.
Right.
Both of which I know well, because I went to school. You probably know well, because you had school.
Yeah.
So, the clues were from poems that he's written.
Right.
So when he walked in there, he immediately knew everything that was wrong.
When you finally find out who the killer is, you don't get it. Like, why? There's no point of reason why
there was no
somebody.
Backstory to the killer.
Not at all.
It wasn't like, oh, this is his motive. I mean, to me, it was just like, yeah, we don't really know how to end this movie, so we're just going to throw this guy in there.
Right?
And
the reason why he's killing him is because he admires Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah.
What?
No, it's because he wants him to write the dark stories again.
Right.
And Edgar doesn't want to. He wants to write, like, just curious things and not stuff from his dark side of the mind. He has a pet raccoon, too, which I don't know if it's real or not, but that's really... It's kind of
so
cool.
random.
It was really random, but it was kind of cool.
You just, like, see him, like nobody mentions raccoon, nothing. He's just sitting there, and a raccoon is on his desk.
Yeah.
It's just like, what?
1 second, he's just sitting, he's dissecting a heart.
Yeah.
And the next second, there's a raccoon on the ground. I'm like, is he living in,
the swamp?
Like a swamp?
Yeah,
or a shack or something? And then he just throws the heart on the ground and lets the raccoon eat it.
overall, man.
Improvements. That's what we do.
Yeah,
next.
that was the improvement thing. Here we go.
Better actors.
Yeah.
You have one actor, John Cusack, who hasn't done anything recently.
No,
and he was like, man, I need to do something.
And they're just like, Edgar Allan Poe, well, they got nothing else to do.
Well,
might as well.
This is kind of a shaky ground that I'm on, but I'll do it anyway.
And I have to honestly say that he was the only actor that was...
Noticeable?
Right, that was it. And even he did an okay job for what he had. I mean, it wasn't
how hard is it to
terrible,
play a
but-
drunkard?
Yeah, easy.
You just gotta get really drunk.
Just film Josh, and he can play a drunkard when he's drinking. But
Anyway.
what would you rate it, Josh?
I give it just 3 out of 5. It's just a normal, average movie that kills a couple hours.
Yeah, I give it 2.5. Nothing amazing. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this, our first do-back one that we haven't done in a long time video. Hope you
Our
enjoyed that.
reunion video?
It's our reunion video. What's up, buddy? How's it going? I haven't seen you forever.
Yeah! You've just been lazy.
Yeah.
School and work.
Stuff happens.
Stuff.
I'm sure you guys don't care. Anyway.
our such a few audience has consisted of your family and my
They're
girlfriend.
like, finally, they got a Netflix Critics video out. Until next time, see you later.
Bye!
Look, it's me. I'm a Raven. Get it? Get the out.
Nevermore.